Well, hi, this is Chase Swift, and in this video, I help people out with a lot of Apple Mac, and that's why I have this Apple Mac how-to channel. But in this video, I want to cover how, if you've lost your iPhone, how can you find it? And there's actually two ways of doing it. One way is if you have access to a computer, you can use iCloud. The other one is if you have access to a iOS device, you can use the app called Find iPhone. So I'll cover both of those here in this video, and hopefully whatever situation you're on, it will help. Okay, so first of all, let me share my screen so I can show you. And what I'm going to do is share my entire screen and just minimize that. So hang on for a second. Okay, so now you should see my screen, and so let's say I've lost my phone. I would want to use Safari because it's really a good browser dealing with Apple. And the first thing I would want to do would be go to iCloud.com. And you should set up an Apple ID ahead of time. And so I'm going to put in my, actually there it is, so that's remembering it, that's good. And so log in to your iCloud account. Again, set up your iCloud and account with your Apple ID ahead of time. Now you'll see all these icons. Well, here's Find My iPhone right here. So if you click on that, it'll actually start searching right away for your iOS devices. I got a alarm that just went off, but so here it is. It's loading here. Give it a second. And naturally, it's going slower than I would have wanted. Okay. Come on. That's crazy. I just checked in Chrome. Well, and for whatever reason, let's try that again. This might be a short video. There it goes. Okay. Locate itself. And it may verify like it's doing here. Or re-verify my password. And it's actually in just momentarily. It's actually doing quite a bit, so it can take some time. Huh. All right, well, this is definitely slower than I would have expected. Let's see if I can help it along. I'm going to reload it just to see if that was a problem. Sorry for this. Okay, there it is. And so it's found all the devices. I'm going to zoom in. And it's found all my devices right here. And there's either an icon of it, and there's my phone. And this is all in my house. So there will be different devices, different locations. Okay. Now, let's say you misplaced your phone. So you can actually go right under here to pick your device. And as you can see, I have several. So if you want to know where your phone is, you can click on that. And then it will locate that. And obviously, this is right near inside my home. Okay. Now, what's really cool is, let's say you've misplaced it, and it might be in your home or whatever. You can play this sound. So let me click this. And there, hear that sound. So it also shows up here, a sound was played, and I'm hearing it. Now I can just swipe it to unlock it and turn off that sound. Okay, so that stopped it. And it also gives me an alert on my phone that it was found, okay, or that the alert went off, okay? The other thing is you can put it into lost mode, and this is really powerful. So you could say maybe you're at a friend's house and you could just put in their number, okay? And maybe I'll do the area, maybe I'll do a weird area code. And then I would choose next. And then you could say, this has been lost, please call me. And I'm gonna put the phone into sleep mode. Now what I'm going to do is just come back and turn off the Google Hangouts because I want you to see this. Okay, so I have my phone here and pretend it's lost. And what I'm doing now, we'll click done on the lost phone message. And now it's going to be sending this message to my phone, hopefully. Okay. Oh, and it's already, it says it's been found. And so that may be an issue. Oh, yeah. Okay, so what I didn't do was wake it up. And it says, this phone has been lost. Okay. Please call me. And then in that message, I'd put that phone number because let's say I was at a friend's house and then I could press call. Now, as soon as I swipe it, I can immediately, it knows who I am and everything's fine. And then I also will see an update somewhat on my phone or through the app on the Safari browser. Okay. Now let's go back. Let me stop sharing right here. Go back to my browser. Sorry, but this is a good way to see everything. And let's go ahead and share my browser. Present to everyone and minimize that. So that's pretty darn cool, actually. And then there's an erase phone. If you know it's lost, you can erase it. But it gives you a really nice interface on all your different devices. And as you can see, I have quite a few of them. And if you want to just see them all, that's another good way of seeing them all. And I have to zoom in to see them all. And it may vary a slight amount depending on, you know, it's doing a coordination, and most of this is in my home. Okay, so that is how to use the application. And actually, let me go back to iCloud. Okay, doesn't even matter. What I'm going to do is quit Safari. Now let me come back to the webcam so you can see me. And there we go. So the other thing is, what if you've lost your phone and let's say it's off because it's, you know, it'll go into sleep mode. And then let's say you have another iOS device and you're not on a computer. Okay. So there's an app called Find My iPhone or Find iPhone. So I would touch that. And virtually it's the same type of interface. So it's going to have me log in using my Apple ID. Let me do that. And I apologize, this does take a while to show, but I think you'll find that it's helpful to see this actually work. Okay, and go. So now I'm logging into my iCloud. It's doing the very similar thing. I'm going to turn off this weird focus thing. and just do normal so it looks okay. So I see all my devices and see that they're all really close, and I can touch on my iPhone, and that will bring up, okay, it'll show that it's found it. And then underneath at the bottom there are some actions. Okay, so actions, I can touch on that, and then I get the same thing. I can play the sound right here. Hard to see all this, I know. There's a play the sound, put it into lost mode right there, and then erase the phone will be the last item over there. Very similar to what I did on there. So let's just play the sound. I'm going to just touch play sound. Okay. So it's picking up that Find My iPhone alert. And as soon as you slide it and lock it, so you can find it in the house or wherever, as soon as you slide over and unlock it, then it's good. And so that's really handy. Okay. So this is the iPhone app or Find iPhone app. And you need to have this on the device before you lose it. Okay. So I put it on all my devices. It'll find your laptops. You could even find an iMac, which is more like a desktop. It'll find your iPhones and everything. So any iOS device, it will find. And so it's pretty good idea to set that up. Make sure that you have the iPhone app. And so you get that. Let me just find it here. Actually, it's easiest because it's right on my iPad. Okay. I put it on the main screen. It's right there. And that is a iPhone, or it's an App Store app. You just download it. It's completely free. Okay, called Find iPhone. So I've demonstrated 2 ways to find your phone. I've actually lost mine or misplaced it in a parking lot, and I had my iPad with me, and I could find my phone. The other way is just to get onto any computer and sign into your iCloud account. It can be a Mac or a PC. Just sign into iCloud, and then you'll be able to click on the Find iPhone icon and find your phone, hopefully. And there is a website on the Apple's website that I'll include in the description of this video to help you get more details about finding your phone. So the last thing I'll mention is kind of important too. Is I do try to help people with their computers, with their iPhones, iMacs, all that good stuff. And what I find is a lot of times it's nice to have the nicest iPhones and have all these iPads and nice computers, but not everyone can always afford that. So I've been kind of an entrepreneur for a while, and I have really transitioned to working a lot online and having an online business and all that freedom, time freedom, and financial freedom that brings. And so I just encourage anyone that would like to find out what I'm doing. I really encourage you just to see what I'm doing, because it allows you to have some extra freedom to get the iPhones or the extra computers, or just the lifestyle of working from home is really a powerful thing. So you'll find a link in the description of the video. You can find out more from me. I send you all the information, the presentation, what this is all about, how it's not hard. It's an online business, very reputable, the whole deal. And that way you can find out more about that, and maybe we'll work together, and maybe we'll communicate on FaceTime or Skype or whatever. So you'll get information from me through email at first, and then we can meet online and talk about things, and you can ask questions. But ultimately, would love to make sure you're using your iPhones and your iPads and all that, and hopefully you never do lose them. But it's also great to have the freedom of working from home. And so that's another thing that I specialize in. And with that, I think I'll close out this Hangout video on, that you lost your phone. How can you find it? I gave you 2 ways to find it. Thanks for being patient with me. If you like this video, just give me a like button down there. And if you have any questions, just put those in the comments and I'll be sure to answer them. Thank you. Have a great day.